Hi, Casper here from the Daily Drinker on the 5th of February 2015, and I'm tasting tonight another wine from this rather super winery in the Republic of Macedonia. Daily Drinker's done a couple of their wines, white made from a grape called Slavka, red made from a grape called Vranec, and this is another of their wines made from Muscat Ottonel. Muscat being Ottonel being a true Muscat from that very big family. But let's go ahead and taste. Good colour. I mean, positive, real concentration of colour to this sort of canary yellow. And I find the nose fascinating. Muscat can be very delicious, but is often quite a simple thing. It's got a set of aromas that are very familiar, that sort of grapiness, bit of spice, bit of roses, but not that complex. Where this I find less exuberant than many a Muscat, but it's got a depth of interest that sort of ratchets things up a bit. It's got a distinct spiciness to it, but unlike some Muscats which have a sweet spiciness, this is really a dry spice, and there's more intrigue here. A little bit of grapiness, but I find a slight sort of rhubarb cordial note maybe to it that is slightly unexpected, and definitely something floral, but not really roses. What is that? Freesias maybe? I just think the nose is a fascinating thing. I'm going to take a sip. And like the nose, the palate is a much more sophisticated thing than one would perhaps expect from reading the word Muscat on the label. Dry wine of nice richness, but this undertow of great freshness and focus. It's a really direct wine. This it's unflamboyant. It's got enormous length, and the finish is super. It sort of travels along and then sweeps up at the end to add this refreshment right to the very finish. And again, I find the acidity quite rhubarb-like. Actually, it's got really firm acidity. And this is a food wine, you know. I mean, I'd want to drink this, and I think you could drink it with, you know, Oriental prawn stir fry or something like that. But it's loaded with this sort of minerality and earthiness that goes right through the palate, through to the very end. I'm excited by this. I think this would make a fantastic daily drinker wine. I'm going to see if I can get hold of some for the daily drinker. But my goodness me, how exciting to live in a time when wines from the Republic of Macedonia are coming through and doing this sort of thing. Long may it continue.